Yo, what it do, y'all? It's your man Mike Titan, the gaming savant, and we are back with, I guess you could say, an update for the character comparison with 3on3 Freestyle. The open beta just opened yesterday on December the 6th. Not sure how long it'll be open, but essentially I do know if you do play the open beta, all the progression that you make through that game will carry over to the full game whenever it comes out. So all the characters you unlock, skill points you get, all the characters you level up, that's going to transfer over to the full game. What I'm going to do for you guys today is, y'all know I did a character comparison guide for each of the positions. This was back when they only had 10 characters. Well, now they added 5 more characters. So we have 1 more character for each position. So now we have 3 of each position. What I'm going to do, instead of trying to go over and redo those videos, I'm just going to go over that character and show y'all their stats, their skills, and to kind of give you an idea of how, I'm not gonna say how they should be played, but what they're more suited to do given their skills. And actually, some of the new characters they add are really cool. If I would say that myself, I'll just show y'all. So we'll just get into it. So let's start off. First one we have is Lee, who clearly is supposed to be Yao Ming. I mean, just look at the guy, like very tall. Of course, Yao Ming was never that broad, and you can clearly tell that he's modeled after Lloyd from Freestyle 2, just based off of like how he's standing and everything. But the skills that Lee has, he has shooting touch, box out, manual block. Once you prestige him up, which I'll go over prestige in a different video, he has pick and move, post fake, power rebound, turnaround fadeaway. His passive skill is true workhorse, so if he misses a shot, the next shot success increases if the shot is missed. And then his second passive skill is signature shot, perform a character's signature shot when open. So I'm guessing, So I'm guessing that he just gets his own shot animation. Looking at his stats, he actually has some pretty decent stats. Good mid-range. So Lee is supposed to be like a mid-range shooter. I believe he has the highest mid-range out of all the bigs. Also the highest three-pointer. Granted, 103 isn't necessarily, you want to try shooting threes all the time, but he does pretty well. He's pretty much a shooter and a rebounder. Block is decent. Rebounding is okay. It's not the worst, but it's also not the best. It's kind of middle tier. Another thing that I like about him is that he has 103 speed. That's pretty fast. I believe that's the second fastest speed for a big behind Murdoch. Maybe Lulu has 100 speed. I gotta go back and check. But Lee easily has the top 2 or 3. It's either second or third when it comes to speed with the big. So I would just advise with playing with Lee, learn his shot release, because he does have shooting touch, so he has the same things as like Amanda and Kim when they have the shooting meter. Just learn his shot, because he'll definitely make a lot of shots with you. I played plenty of games with him, and once I got his shot down, I was just draining mid-range like it was nothing. So his is pretty much typically just going to be getting rebounds and shooting mid-ranges with Lee. Next up, we have Blake Griffin, or Clarke, but look at it's clearly Blake Griffin. Like, I don't know how. Here's one thing I don't get. I don't know how Joy City hasn't been sued by this yet. Maybe because Blake doesn't know what this game is and has no idea that somebody's using his likeness, but it's clearly Blake Griffin. It even says Flying Dunkman as his thing on the bottom. Lee's is Dr. Big Shot. Whatever. But going over Blake, Blake had some cool skills. He has dunk at will, box out, sky hook, which I don't know why you get that. That would seem like something more you want to put on Lee, because Blake is more somebody attacking the rim. He has all his post up fake, manual layup, power rebound, tipping. His passive skill gives him a chance to follow up a jump shot immediately after a dunk is blocked. I'm not really sure what that means. I guess, I don't know. I have to try that out. I don't know if that means if after he gets blocked, he gets a jump shot, or if he blocks somebody, he gets a jump. I don't know. We'll have to figure it. Matter of fact, there's a skill video for this. I forgot about this. Okay, let's see what the hell this looks like. Yeah, I didn't realize I had a skill. Okay, so it's after he gets blocked. Oh, okay. All right, that's actually pretty dope. Can we watch that again? Okay, so if he gets blocked, he'll be able to shoot okay, that's actually pretty cool. Okay, that's cool. I did not know that. All right, that makes sense. So his passive skill if he goes up for a dunk and he gets blocked, mind you, I've never had this activate, and I've been blocked plenty of times for playing with Blake. He'll attempt a jump shot. Okay, that's actually pretty tight. That's the first time I've ever seen that. Okay, I like that. I like that. And then his last skill is Dunk Master, which enables you to dunk from the side of the basket. I'm not sure if this is like a special kind of dunk or anything. Let's see. What does Dunk Master do? Oh, it's manual dunk. Okay, so it's manual dunk. Okay, so his last passive skill, once you get him up to level 5 prestige, is that he gets manual dunk. Okay, that's pretty cool. I don't think anybody else has manual dunk in the game. As far as attributes, with Blake, what you're going to be doing is just trying to attack the basket. He does have pretty good shot blocking when blocking against a jump shot. Going inside against dunks and layups, not so much. His rebounding is decent. His balance, which I like to call tussle, is also decent as well. Only thing which I don't understand, and I thought he would be faster just based off of how athletic he is. He only has a 90 speed. That's like maybe 4th out of all the big people. I know the only 2 people slower than him is Luther and Big Dog, because they both have like 50 speed, but everybody else has higher speed than him. So I figured, and he doesn't play like he has 90 speed either. I've used Blake plenty of times in this game, and to me, like, he moves faster than what like he's supposed to have 90 speed. Stamina is real low as well, so you'll definitely want to try to switch him out whenever his stamina gets low. But pretty much with Blake, you'll just want to be attacking the basket. He does have a cool dunk animation. He does have sky hook, so that's one thing. Once you learn how to use that, that'll be a pretty good tool. So he's going to be your scoring big. Not going to be trying to shoot as much with him, but you'll essentially just be trying to attack the basket, maybe do some pick and rolls and get some wide open dunks in the lane. So that's how they're going to use Blake. So next up, we are going to go with William. So here's the thing about William. I couldn't put my finger on who he was supposed to be, because it looks like all these new characters are supposed to be modeled after somebody in real life. So after looking up some stuff, I actually looked up his profile on the website that gave a little backstory. So William here is supposed to be Will Smith from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Why does he say that? Because it says he's from Bel Air, Texas. He's wisecracking and funny, and he sells anything, and his parents are rich. Granted, Will's parents weren't rich. He moved in with his aunt and uncle, but that's what I'm thinking. So William is supposed to be Will Smith, and he got some cool ass shoes on. I mean, the shoes are on point. I don't understand the short camo shorts, which make it look like that he's wearing underwear, but I don't know, whatever, it's not me. So the skills that William has, he has drive and post, box out, chip out. Remember these two. He has box out and chip out. Remember those when I explain how he's supposed to be used. Manual layup, backwards spin. I'm assuming this is, let's see what this is. I'm assuming this is like a spin layup, maybe. Let's see, R1. Oh no, this is 2-step. Okay, so he has 2-step. That's what backward spin is. He has hop step, so if you dribble, tap triangle, he'll hop to the side. Turn around, fade away, just like Lee has. His passive skill is his shot success rate increases when he's teaming up with women, so he's a ladies' man. And then the mood maker, team success rate increases whenever he's winning. So there's your shot rate increases success rate whenever you're winning with William. Now the skills William has, he actually has some pretty decent skills. He has 180 mid-range, which is very good. So he's kind of like Amanda. He's going to be shooting a lot of mid-ranges. He has long distance layup, pretty decent long distance layup. His shot blocking is actually pretty good for a small, so he'll be able to block kind of small people going in. Rebounding is actually very good for a small. 144 balance, 116 rebound, and he has 116 speed. So what William is to me, for all y'all that have played the freestyle PC version of this game, he's a power small forward easily. He has box out and chip out, so he's technically like a, trying to think, how can I describe this? He's kind of like a power forward that plays small forward. Think of like, I don't want to say Josh Smith, because Josh Smith isn't technically a power forward to me. Just think of like a big that's small and they play small forward, but they can play small forward or power forward. William can easily be a power forward in this game. He has the stats to do it. To me, what you're going to do with William is you're going to want to shoot mid-ranges with him. Whenever you upgrade to back two step, use that as a scoring thing as well. Yeah, you're just going to want to shoot mid-range with William. He can occasionally make threes. I've seen him make threes before. He can also get you rebounds as well. So if you want to run a small lineup and put him at the big position and then have two other positions in there, you'll be pretty good with that. But that's William. I actually like William. I may do some more gameplay videos of William. Next up, we have Helena, who I'm assuming is supposed to be Avril Lavigne. That's the first thing I thought whenever I saw her. It's like, all right, so she's a point guard. So the skills that she has direct pass. I believe she is the only person in this game that has direct pass. Kill pass, touch pass. So essentially when somebody passes you the ball, you can do a quick pass to somebody else. She has dive and catch. She has intercept, alley-oop pass, over the head intercept, smile and love. Increases all attributes of men on the team. So she's like the reverse of William. She increases all the attributes of men when she's on the team. So you may want to pair her with two other men whenever you play with somebody with her. And then her last skill, she has hustle pass, which enables her to pass after doing a dive and catch. So for y'all that don't know what this is, it's essentially called dive and catch pass. So essentially what she'll do is that if there's a loose ball and she dives for it, she'll, you see she right here, she'll press X, she'll dive for the ball, and then she'll pass it right after, like as soon as that. She has to get up and pass it. She'll just automatically pass it. So that's a very good skill to have. Her attributes, I'm gonna look at them right here. So she's not the best shooter. She's an okay shooter. I don't think she definitely won't be your main scorer. She'll be more of a defensive and facilitator. She has 154 mid-range at three-pointer, which is decent. You can get by with that. 154 long distance layup, which is also pretty good. 205 pass, 192 steal, and 192 speed. To me, she's kind of like a poor man's Pedro. Y'all remember Pedro has the highest speed and highest steal in the game. She's a second below that, but she shoots better than Pedro. So if you kind of don't want to play with Pedro, but you want somebody that can semi-shoot and semi-score, you can definitely go with Helena. I would just say she'll be your facilitator on offense, and she'll also be the one trying to get steals for you on defense. But I definitely would not make her my main scoring choice. She can score, but you know, she's not going to be the main scoring choice. Maybe once you get her leveled up, you'll be able to kind of, you know, use her as more of a scoring advantage. But at this point in time, I would just say, if you want to pick Helena just because you want to score, go with her. But I would just say go with Pedro, because Pedro does everything Helena can do better except for scoring. But I played a game with him yesterday where that dude was just knocking down threes. So who knows? But I would definitely go with Pedro over Helena, and Pedro has better stats than her as well. Lastly, and I was so happy when I saw this, the last character that they put in this game, which I was freaking amazed. I was amazed they didn't get sued about putting this dude in the game. And you don't know, the game hasn't officially came out yet, so all this may change. These niggas put Pharrell in the game. These dudes legitimately put Pharrell in the game. I don't know if Pharrell has any connection to this game or this company or anybody that's cool with him, but we literally got Pharrell in the game. I will tell you now, after I get done leveling up Murdoch, this is going to be the next person that I level up, and I will show you here why. Pharrell gets shooting touch, manual layup, running pass. Cool. I personally think running pass is a shitty skill, and I kind of wish he didn't have it, but I'll take it, whatever. He gets layup pass. So essentially you go towards the basket and you can do you can pass after doing a layup. He also gets fake layup, and this is the main reason why I want to play with him. So for y'all that know, fake layup is essentially VD from Freestyle 2. Essentially what VD is that you fake a layup and then you lay up on the other side. Oh wait, no, is that it? Hold on, I think I may be looking at the wrong skill. Yeah, so essentially you fake a layup and then you go over to the other side. He also gets fake pass, which you can fake a pass to connect with the layup when running. So this is the one I think I was looking at right here. It looks at VD. That other skill looks like weird. Looks like the same thing. Yeah, this is it. So this is VD right here, where you'll fake the pass and then go for a layup. I wanted to use that so much. I'm actually building a DG in FS2 so I can be able to do that. But this is why I want to level up with Fred. He also gets double clutch, which that's going to be very good to use once you get him maxed out prestige. He'll definitely be hard to stop. Now his passive skill is increases the shot rate after a successful shot. So if he makes a shot, his next shot has more success of going in. And lastly, he gets hot pass. This is essentially where you can shoot the ball and then you can pass it midair. So in the middle of a shot, he'll be able to pass the ball. Now Fred's skills. Fred actually has some very good skills for the stuff that he wants to do. He has 130 3-pointer, very high 3-pointer rating. 154 long distance layup, so he'll be able to manual layup from quite a far distance. 154 still, not the best, but definitely not shabby at all. He'll be able to get some steals as well. 154 speed and 129 stamina. So essentially what you want to do with Fred, at least until you get him leveled up, shoot threes, be a corner shooter. He does have manual layup, so if you can kind of dribble by your opponent, you can do manual layups to the basket. Once you get fake layup and double clutch though, like that's when the games begin. That's when you'll be able to juke him out, do fake layups, because I guarantee you that nobody new that's playing this game is gonna know how to defend a fake layup. I can kind of guarantee that for you. But yeah, Fred, he's gonna be my second main. Once I get done with Murdoch, Fred's gonna be the next person that I'll level up. But that's all the new characters. Like I said, we got Pharrell, Avril Lavigne, Will Smith, Blake Griffin, and Yao Ming as new characters. But that's gonna be it for the video. If y'all have any other questions, feel free to leave comments and ask me. I would definitely be glad to help you guys out, as I know there's a lot of information. I'm gonna be doing another video after this one, kind of going over how to level up your characters and what all that means, because I know that can be confusing. But that's gonna be it for today's video. I want to thank you guys for watching. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It's your man Mike Titan, and I'm out this piece. Go.